随身行李放置在座位上方行李柜。灯号。
During the flight, keep your seatbelt fastened and follow the non-smoking signs.
航空卡、菲律宾航空、恐龙海